It wasn't the uniform or the title that defined Savi, it was the quiet fire that had carried her through every storm. On a crisp winter morning, she stood on a grand stage with the national flag towering above her heart steady as the world watched. The journey that led her here was etched into every line of her face, the sleepless nights of study, the sacrifices no one saw, the countless battles she'd fought in silence. As the flag rose, so did the cheers of the crowd. Her family beamed from the front row, their pride spilling into tears. But it was Rajat's salute that caught her eye, firm, unwavering, filled with respect and something deeper. In that single gesture, she felt the weight of everything she had endured lift, replaced by a quiet triumph. Little sigh, perched in Rajat's arms, clapped excitedly, waving a tiny paper flag at her as though he already understood what his mother stood for. But the day didn't end in applause. Not long after the ceremony, her phone rang with urgency. Hours later, she found herself at the edge of a lonely street, the celebrations replaced by silence and shadows. A nameless man lay lifeless under a white sheet, the air thick with whispers and unease. With quiet authority, Savi stepped past the murmuring crowd and into the scene. Her presence alone calmed the chaos as she began directing officers, piecing together what little evidence the night offered. In that moment, she was no longer just a daughter or a mother, she was a servant of justice, carrying not only her family's hopes but the weight of every life depending on her. Later, back at home, she watched the moonlight spill across her sleeping son's face. She traced her fingers over his tiny hand and thought of the road still ahead, the cases, the challenges, the impossible choices she would have to make, and yet, she felt no fear. The same strength that brought her here would carry her forward. After all, she hadn't just achieved her dream, she had become it.